Okay, so I think that this has to be said, Unzani. So, oh, I'm hungry. So, like, I don't really like killing insects and cockroaches, okay? But I had an incident, okay? Like, I keep my balcony door open in my apartment. So, like, I feel this needs to be addressed, okay? Because I'm not. Like, I am, in case you're hearing me, PETA and all animal, like, rights activists and all that. I do care for animals and I don't kill, like, I mean, I try not to. I'm a Buddhist also, so we believe like animals, law, no, but like, but this store. I try to do my part. I'm not too like um, I'm not like a vegan, but I do support veganism. Actually, this video was like, I mean, this is something that I was not trying to make seriously, but it is serious, but it's not that serious because you have to hear why I'm making this video. Okay, so on my bed, I have this now. I feel like sit and say I have to keep it beside me because it's not that I don't keep. It's not that I don't keep my apartment clean. It's just that sometimes like cockroaches, roaches come in. Like when I keep my balcony door open, they seem to like crawl in. So I had this incident like day before. I was minding my own business. I was in bed, taking a little break and all that, and then I saw this cockroach, and it was like it came in through the balcony, and I was like, okay, you know if it doesn't harm me, then I won't like usually like self defense or आफ्नो हुन्छ नि इन्स्टिङले गर्दाखेरि त्यस्तो केही गर्दिनँ नि त but I was like तिमी आफ्नै बाटो जाऊ म मेरो आफ्नै बाटो जान्छु usually that's how I am. I don't bother anyone unless they like are up in my grill in my face, and then I have to be obviously you have a problem with the text, yeah, like so that roach, I watched it crawled in like into my room, and then I was like, okay, fine, it's no problem, I'm minding my own business, you're minding your own business. And then it crawled up in the ceiling, bed ko mati ko choryo no, and I was like, I have this weird instinct, like I kind of like know certain things may happen, so I was thinking, I just hope it doesn't like drop down onto the bed or like come near me, because then I'd have to act, right? Then I'd have to like spray his ass off on Zani. So like his or her ass off on Zani. But then I don't really like to kill K. My dad and mom, they're always like so gentle. If we see spiders and stuff like that, obviously I freak out. So I call whoever is not scared of spiders, especially the big ones. I don't like the big spiders that come in when it rains and all stuff like that. And I don't like lizards and geckos and all that. Meaning, I don't like them doesn't mean I want to kill them. I just say mind your own business. Like you do your own thing. Hey, we all gotta survive. So the thing is, after I watched Wall-E like a couple of years ago, I don't like to kill cockroaches or animals. Meaning, I'm the type of person who's like, I watch a lot of Disney cartoons, so I don't like to kill and I kind of like rats, like Ratatouille, after Ratatouille and all that. I don't have a problem with them. Like I know they're scared of me as much as I'm scared of them sometimes. So if they're lost, I try to show them their way. I kind of like I love ladybugs and all that. So when I see ladybugs and all that, I put them like out into the plant, or if they're stuck inside my house and all that, I'm like, I don't know, just like I try to be nice to animals, and they're much more deserving than some people I know. Ding. So like so this cockroach was like, it was like, I don't know if it was. I think it was just minding his own business. But no, I think that one really wanted to sort of like test my nerves, because I saw it could have gone anywhere, could have like landed anywhere and all. But no, it had to land on my face. You heard it right? It landed on my face. Landed tap on my face. So I obviously, after screaming a little, I had to spray it down. And then, I kind of feel like, I mean, I don't feel bad because it did kind of assault me. I mean, call it what you may, I felt a little assaulted because it was teasing me. So, and by the way, this is the kind of content you'll see on YouTube. So, a lot of me talking and a lot of editing going on. So, the reason why I haven't posted up anything right now is because a lot of things I have to collect and a lot of editing to be done, and I'm really busy. I have a really busy, tight schedule. And I also only have 12 subscribers, so you know that's okay. I'm not after it for the subscribers, but it would be nice if there were some people who genuinely listened and watched my clips, because you know I'm going to be doing not only like uh, you know food reviews and mukbangs and product reviews. There'll be some interesting stuff there. There'll be segments and all that. So this is just me sneaking in, doing my PR and marketing while deviating from the cockroach story. So now I have to keep this handy, and I don't know why. I mean, I really don't like using it, though they say it's got this like fragrance, fresh fragrance and all that. It's still like I really don't like to keep that way. But if anyone can show me like a eco-friendly way where I can like not harm anything, because like sometimes some of them are really nice and they don't bother me, and I just like let them be. And I do like feed a lot of stray dogs and a lot of cats, so there's no comparison within that. But the creepy crawlies, they really bug me, because now I have an understanding with the lizards in my apartment. Like, you mind your own business, mind my own business. They creep me out. I mean, I don't really like them, but if they're in my way and I'm trying to do something, I'll just be like, I just tap the wall or something, and I'll be like, get on your way and all that. But I really don't want to harm you, and let's have an understanding. And plus, I know it's a joke, but it's a fact. Some of these creepy crawlies stay in my apartment rent free, and it's like, you know, I don't like that. That's like, freeloading. A girl's gotta eat, right? So, I mean, like, no rent, you can't stay. Dogs and cats, no, I'll say like dogs. Dogs can stay rent free in my place. That's not a problem, because I have no issues like cleaning up their poop and pee and all. They're like very easy to adjust with. I have some cats coming in and I do feed them, but after they start scratching my sofa, I'll be like, that's not nice. So would you be on your way? You're not supposed to do that. And they don't really listen to me so much. Like, cats don't really like me. I don't like me. I think they're like, I'm like, I don't have an authoritative voice, so I think they're superior as it is. They think they're so superior. So I do try to be friendly with cats, but they kind of give me that you know princessy kind of attitude. So I respect that, but yeah. But yeah, I mean, you're welcome. You can come and eat. I'll give you the treats, and I've got like food in the fridge for you. But you're gonna scratch my sofa. That's not very nice, is it? So I have an understanding with animals and all. And with creepy crawlies, they're a little more harder to communicate with, but I do try. And like oh, this in case you're wondering why I'm talking about animals and insects and all, because they are a part of our life and our ecosystem. And I don't know, call it what you may, we treat our animals like they're an extension of our family. So we don't like to use the term like men are dogs and all those derogatory terms and all that, because like why can't like you can like insult in a different way. But when I look at like when I look at the comparisons, and I just am reminded of like the book Animal Farm. And the funny thing was, I'm an English honors major, so like I was familiar with that book, but we didn't actually go into it in depth. It was my partner who really wanted that book, because he likes to understand politics and everything that goes inside it, and economy and whatever. So he ordered the book from Amazon about a year ago, and he read the book and he told me it's brilliant, Animal Farm. And I said, yeah, I know the synopsis, I know like the summary, and I know what it is. And he says, no, but you got to read it, like really read it, then you will understand. And then I did during the lockdown. I read it and it was like genius, brilliant. Like, excuse me, it's like one of those books that it's still like it was way ahead of its time and it still speaks to the masses. So like, I mean, I still, as a little girl too, I was like very passionate about animal rights and doing something for animals and all that. But I see straightforward. I am a hypocrite in the sense that I do sign petitions and I do support animal causes, but I'm not going to sign a petition which says like stop KFC from, um, so and so, because the truth is I eat KFC. So I don't do things which I don't believe in, and that's the type of PRO. So that's the type of PR, like, I am. If I don't believe in the cause and if I don't believe in your product, if I don't believe in what you do, I mean, I'm not going to fake it. Well, sometimes it's okay to be polite to people and give them feedback. You don't have to be rude, you don't have to criticize. You can be nice about it, you can give them constructive criticism. Hey, sometimes I get a lot of criticism and feedback, and like, how I deal with it is up to me, but most of the time, yeah, I'm grateful for that. So um, I want to do something. No, I don't want to do. I've always like supported and done something for animal rights, and I do my part, and I like to associate with NGOs. Like, I'm very grateful for Woofers and Parukadi. This is a very popular NGO for animals in Darjeeling, and not only Darjeeling. She's like, when you're an animal lover and when you care about animal rights, you can't say you're, I mean, just working in one place. Though she is based in Darjeeling, and she's a celebrity in her own right, and I look up to her so much. She's amazing. So like, majority of the strays in Darjeeling, from horses to monkeys to birds to dogs, are all fed by her, looked after by her, loved by her, adored by her. And I was so privileged to be a part of their campaign, and to, you know, uh, twice I've hosted the dog shows in Darjeeling, which was done by Lakotia, and all the various animal associations and people, and Woofers was definitely one of them. So these are the things that I look to do with my YouTube. There's a segment for it, for animals, and and for basically goodwill work, philanthropy work, and even in my startup brand, Borrowed Fragrances, I I really am a big fan of the Body Shop, and how they don't use animal cruelty products, because it's very hard sometimes when you're a woman and there are makeup products which you have been using for a long time, and you don't know that a lot of them have been under, like, they have they've been made by harming animals. um, and I tell you, it's not your fault, because some of us genuinely didn't know, and like, we've been using products like L'Oreal and all for such a long time, so we didn't have a choice, but now we do. But I'm just saying, like, there are some makeup products that you can boycott, or that you may not need. Find like a substitute. Nowadays you have like animal cruelty free, and you have like vegan, like, um cosmetics. And the thing is, you just want to look pretty, right? And you like to, dress up and all that. So why not, just look into the products a little bit. And that's why I do a lot of research and marketing, and um, before I get into some brand or product, and before I talk about it, or before I put it out there. And even with my own products and all that, I have to do a lot of research. So I try to keep it as organic and natural as possible. But yeah, a lot of my vegan friends know how much I support them, how much I love them, and they always share their recipes, and they always tell me, try this, try that. I never deny it. I love vegetables, and down in the plains, I have a lot of vegetables here in Siliguri. So I have no issues. I'm not a person who needs meat every day, but I'm being honest. I am not like someone who's going to be like, oh yeah, I'm all for vegetables and I don't harm animals and I'm into, you know, all, it's like I have meat and there's nothing wrong with it, but most of the times it's my choice. Like I don't eat everything and anything, like, but there's nothing wrong with it. Like, see, it's your choices and it's your lifestyle. So, if somebody tells you, if a vegan tells you politely, you can try this, you can try that, you can just be polite and say, okay, I'll think about it. You don't have to be rude to their face. I know a lot of people are very rude to them, and they say, oh my god, you're so like chale, and it's like a it's like a passion and all that. No, it's their choice. If they really don't want to eat animal products, and if they're against it, and they're trying, that's their choice. And the only thing that I can do, and I do this with all my vegan friends, is I really encourage them, because I know it's bloody hard. They have to give up so much, but you need a lot of self control for that, which I don't have, unfortunately. Because if I want potato chips, I need potato chips, whether it's for breakfast or dinner. If I need it, I need it. Well, anyway, I don't deny my body certain things, though it's not really good. But another reason why I made this video as deviating from animals to certain things that I want to share awareness is because this is the type of content you'll be seeing on my YouTube, and I want to do research and I want to understand if that's like something that is, interesting to you all. Because people know me as a foodie. I'm not a food blogger. I'm not like a influencer or anything like that. I um, have my own way of doing things, and I just appreciate people who cook. I appreciate good food, and so I just want to let people know that some of them may think that my content, or like, sometimes I eat a lot of unhealthy stuff, or I don't know, they think like maybe I eat a lot and I don't put on weight and stuff like that. That's not true. I'm 30 plus now, so my metabolism is very slow. And those who know me, they know that I put on weight, but it's good weight because I've always been underweight. So being healthy is now coming into my consciousness, because I had a mom who used to have a lot of health issues, and we didn't really pay much attention to it, in the sense of like we didn't think it was a big deal. Like neither did she. Like, we had a healthy lifestyle, and what I'm trying to say is that I don't want to promote or tell people like eating healthy or unhealthy. I mean, it's really up to you. What I feel, it's okay. Like sometimes I feel like I should concentrate on this on for my YouTube content, is that I want to ensure that people live a balanced life and have a healthy diet. I'm not saying that you should diet, but if you think you're uncomfortable with your weight, and if you think you need to lose weight or put on weight, you should do something about it. And skipping food, skipping meals, and dieting does not help. You need to really do your research and understand how to do it properly and how to balance your lifestyle in your food. So, this has a lot to do with your mental stability, your awareness. It's like the heart, mind, body, and soul. All these things needs to be like aligned, and your food habits, your sleeping habits. Like, you just need to balance it. It doesn't mean you have to follow the norms of breakfast, dinner, and lunch. Um, Eat when you're hungry, drink when you're thirsty. Like, do what works for you. And if people advise you, that's fine. Just say thank you. I'll think about it and all. You don't have to be like, that doesn't work for me, something and all that. I'm just saying you can be very polite to vegetarians and vegans. And likewise, I would request vegans and vegetarians to also be considerate and understanding of us who are non-vegetarians. Like, we were born and brought up, and like we have got used to meat, but like me, I don't know about others, I don't eat meat in like huge quantities anymore. Like, I try to give up pork, but I honestly do like sometimes non-veg pork. So instead of having like a lot of pork, sometimes I just once or twice in a week, or twice in a month or whatever. I don't eat it that much. I allow myself some bacon, and just a little taste of it. Because in my family, like starting from my mom, she has this thing where she does not need to have meat. She did not need to have meat, but she balanced her body, and so she'd occasionally have meat. So in our household, we'd have vegetables, meat, and it would be balanced within the week of our diet, and the type of food that was cooked in our house. So, and as you can see, like I experiment with both. Like in Siliguri, I've kind of totally given up chicken. I just don't like the way they manhandle, and they. I mean, sometimes it's okay, but my chicken vendor, he's a nice guy, but the way he sells chickens is kind of like I really don't like it. It's like there are chickens underneath the cages, and on top he slaughters them. So I think that's a little cruel, and I don't like it. And for many years that I've been living by myself, and I was studying in Calcutta and wherever I was, I used to always ask the butchers, the local butchers and vendors, like, to prepare my chicken. I don't want to see it. I don't want to have anything to do with it. I have to get chicken sometimes, for family and for myself. So I'd go take a walk, do my groceries, do my other shopping and all that. Then I come back, and then I'd take it home. But then I could feel it. It's still like warm, and it's like, I mean, in my mind it's already there. So I wouldn't eat it that day. It would take me a while. I might not eat it that day. I might not eat it another day. But if I'm really hungry, I won't lie. I'll eat it later because I can't deny my body certain things. So, you know, but I just don't like the way they do certain things here. Like when I see pigs and piglets and all that, the way they're mishandled here, I don't like it. I mean, it's really cruel, and I have stopped. I don't eat as much anymore. But I'll be honest, I'm not going to give it up, and that will never happen because I don't want to deny my body certain um, needs and all that. So, though I try to find an alternative, I'm proud to say that I am someone who believes in animal rights. I don't accept, any animals being mistreated or used for entertainment purposes. I sign petitions and I believe in them. I read those petitions. I don't do it for popularity or anything like that. I genuinely care. But like, yeah, I am someone who is proud to support vegans and veganism, and I love vegetables and I love fruits, and I have no issues with that. But I am a non-vegetarian, so I do eat select meat, and I don't think anyone can put that against me. And so I just wanted to put that out there. Funny how I just realized I've been rambling on for 20 something minutes. I'm looking at the timing here. I was trying to tell you a cockroach story. It was supposed to be a very light, short kind of like a video, but then knowing me and my brain and how it works like a multiplex, so there are a lot of things. But I really want to tell people that I am what I say I am. I am a rebel with a cause. So um, I may do funny stuff and I may put up silly content, but I really like to contribute to certain causes that I believe in, and try to um, influence people in the right direction about living healthy sometimes, and eating right. And you need a peace of mind, so you need to go have fun. You can't always be a workaholic like I used to be. So you need to live your life also. Live your life, do what you feel is right. So another thing I'm trying to say is what may be right to me may not be right to you. So, to each their own opinions. But yeah, coming to wind up this thing, I wanted to see if there was another friendlier way to get rid of cockroaches, where I don't have to like sort of feel guilty about killing them, and I don't feel like I'm like a cockroach, like a ghostbuster, cockroach buster, so I don't really enjoy that. And I can't sit down and have a conversation with the cockroach and be like, you gotta do your own thing and you gotta understand boundaries. Testung tu bonus mo so I will, I gotta see what can be done. And so if there are ways that if anyone can suggest that I can get rid of creepy crawlies and let them be, and I will mind my own business. Like sometimes I let the ants get away with crumbs and um, sugars and all that. I mean, they're hardworking, so hey, why not? You can just let a few of them, have some of your leftovers and crumbs and all that. So I am a pretty understanding person when it comes to animals and bugs and all. But sometimes, I don't want to be taken advantage of. Like, I've had a lot of incidences with flying cockroaches, and they usually like to land on my face. It's really weird. I don't know. They're just like, if they're mocking me or if they know that that annoys me and freaks me out, but they love to land on my face. So that's another thing that Oh, I forgot I had to turn the lights on in the room. But anyway, I'm almost done. It's raining here really badly. But yeah, if anyone can let me know of some friendly ways to keep creepy collies. It's rainy season now, so out of harm's way. And if there is a way that I can talk to the ringleader, or if I can put the message out there, if you can share some of if you know any um, mites and all that, would be like, just tell them, don't bother me. I will mind my own business, you will mind your own business, right? So that's all I had to say. Anyway, cheerio.